Hi, this is Abe Wesley. That ain't you tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Topic I'm going to talk to you today about is the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, episode 14 and 15. I know I'm a little behind on my shows. One, because I had a lot of doctor's appointments last week, and two, we still had a winter storm and I got sick. So I'm trying to catch up as fast as I can. But anyway, the episode started off with uh, with the girls with all the ladies riding on the van, and they were in the van talking, and they were talking about all the stuff they were going to be doing on the trip, and then they were also bringing up the room situation and what happened, from the last episode. And so while they were talking, they were in the car, they were in the truck was talking, and then Angie said, "What's that noise I hear?" And then the other girl said, "What noise?" He said, "Some kind of clicking noise." And then Angie said, "Brittany, you the only one got your phone out. Are you recording us?" She said, "No, I'm not recording y'all. I'm just talking to somebody on the phone." And Angie said, "Well, let me see who you talking to on the phone." No, I ain't gonna let you. I'm texting somebody. She said, "Well, first you said you was talking on the phone. Now you say you texting. Let me see the person you text." "Oh no, I texted and deleted." And then Whitney said, "Are you sure you deleted it? You sure you didn't send it to nobody?" No, I didn't send it to nobody." She said, "A lot of people post and delete. Did you post something?" She said, "No, I can tell you I didn't post nothing. I didn't post nothing." And then so she said, and then Brittany said, "Why y'all on me so bad? Y'all don't say nothing to Mary, but Mary be taking pictures stuff." Mary said, "Look, I might take pictures stuff, but I ain't never took no pictures of the group. I wouldn't do that. We don't take pictures of each other and stuff like that." And then so America chimed in and said, "Are you recording us? Is Angie right? Do you record us?" She said, "I told you, first you was talking to somebody, then you said, what you call it?" She said, "I heard somebody's voices. That's why I said you was telling me, you was telling me." And she said, "I'm tired of you. We just got through going through this, Brittany, going through this. I'm through with you. I'm through with you, Brittany. I'm not talking to you anymore." And then Lisa said, "Well, I kind of agree with Mary. We all take pictures of certain things, but not of each other, and not people in the group and stuff like that." And Heather said, "Brittany, I was rooting for you. I defended you. I defended you against. I defended you, and you did this stuff. You did this stuff. You just got to come with something off of it." And then, and then, uh, and then, uh, and then everybody got quiet. They said, "I didn't do it. I didn't do it." She said, "Yes, I did." And then they finally got to the hotel and to the villa. And then they got out, everybody said, "I don't know, it's a big deal." I said, "It's a big deal, it's a big deal." So they all went to their room, and Lisa said they was going to freshen up before they go and have lunch. And so, and so, and so, so they wouldn't have lunch. And, uh, and they were saying, "Well, Brittany, we want to know why we were trying to record his wife." And it was, y'all making such a big deal out of it. She said, "It is a big deal. It is a big deal because we just got to coming from that company." And she said, "Well, I wasn't trying to take anybody and stuff like that." And she said, "Y'all being a little bit, y'all being kind of a little bit what you call hard on me. It was nothing. I told you I posted the lead. I told you I posted the lead." So he kept going back and forth. And then Lisa said, "Well, it's time for us to go. It's time for us to go. We're going to do our activities. First, we're going to do the dune buggy ride, and then we're going to go to the dunes." And so they did the dune buggy ride. They separated the girls in teams, and they had Broadway with Mary, and they had Angie with Whitney, and they had Lisa and I think Lisa and Meredith was together, and then Heather said, "Why they put me with Broadway? I mean, why they put me with Brittany?" So Brittany and Heather was together, and they was riding on dune buggies, and they had to go across some kind of lake or something, and so they was very scared. And they had to drive across that, had to drive across that, that was like a bridge. They had to drive across that bridge. They had to drive real slow, and then once they got back to the Doom station, uh, Barbara said, "Ooh, I really did know how to drive this thing." And Mary said, "You sure did drive it." And so Angie and Whitney won the Doom buggy thing. They was happy about that. They said, "Oh yeah, let's go and get ready." And then while they was getting ready, the host they told him we gonna take him down to the dune. So he drove them all down to the dune. They went down to the dune. And they said, "Who wanna go in the water swimming?" So Angie and Helen and Whitney, they all went in the water. And then Lisa was over there talking to Mary. And then Mary was over there and said, "Ooh, that's a pretty shit. Ooh, that's a pretty scene. The water and the water and the water and the greenery behind it." She said, "Ooh, I wish I would have brought my camera. I could take a picture of it." She said, "But that's all right." And so Lisa and Mary was over there, and Lisa was and Meredith was saying to Lisa, "I don't know." I don't know why Brittany did this. Now I liked it, Brittany, and I defend and I defended Brittany. I defended Brittany against Angie. I don't know why she did it. I don't know why she. And then Lisa said, "I don't know why she did it." They said, "But yeah, she just laughing out and Kiki here trying to come over here and talk to us and stuff. She don't know. She think everything is all right and everything kosher, but she don't know. I still don't trust her." And Mary said, "I'm with you, Lisa. I'm with you." And then after that, they got out of the water, and Brittany was over there swimming by. Some of the other girls got the water. She said, "Come on, let's go, let's go." And they said, "Okay, we're gonna go." And the man took them back to the hotel room. At least said, "We're gonna have a real good night tonight. We're gonna have a real good night. We're gonna have a dinner. We're gonna have everything going on." And so said, "I went back to their room, and Mary said, while they was riding back on the bus, Mary said." And then she told the girls that was in the house, she said, "Do any of y'all hear anything that I said the other night when I was talking on my phone to my husband?" Because Brittany said she heard something. Mary said, "I ain't hear nothing." And I was right across from y'all. I ain't hear nothing. I ain't hear nothing through the walls. Then Angie said, "I ain't hear nothing here." What's the girl said, "I ain't hear nothing." And then Mary said, "Helen, come to my room." And Helen came to the room and said, "Helen, you be in my room, and I'm gonna go in the hallway close to Brittany's room, and I'm gonna see if I can hear anything." So she went in there, and then she said, "Heather, did you hear me walking, or did you hear me talking?" She said, "Heather said, Heather said, I ain't heard you say nothing." She said, "Heather, you gonna do the same thing. You go out there in the hallway and see if you hear anything outside my door. I'm be in my room like I'm talking to my husband." She did that, and Heather said, "I didn't hear nothing either. What's going on?" And she said, either uh, uh, either Brittany was listening at the door or she was wiretapping. He said, "Wiretapping?" She said, "Yes." She said, "I hope that wasn't the case." He said, "Like I told on the bus, people can go to jail for recording people without their knowledge and wiretapping and stuff like that." And so she said, "Okay." And so they got ready to go to dinner, and they were at the dinner. But yeah, Brittany been lying all through this episode, and I don't know why they gave Brittany a whole episode, because Brittany was one of the majority of this episode. I mean, I reviewed it because Mary was on here and a couple more people, but they did give Brittany one episode. She was just doing all this extra faking and crying and stuff, trying to get people to feel sorry for her and stuff like that. But back to the show. And so they was all at the table, and they were talking. I said, "Well, yeah, did you have a good time swimming at the dune?" And everybody said, "Yeah, yeah, we had a good time," and stuff like that. And so, and so she said, "Well, yeah." She said, "Well, yeah." That went on. Then Mary said, "Brittany, did you wiretap my room?" Brittany said, "What? Wiretap your room? I wouldn't wiretap your room. Who told you that?" She said, "Well, I did a little experiment, me and Helen. And Helen went in the hallway, and she could hear anything come from my room. She just couldn't hear anything. I did the same thing. I had Helen in my room while I went outside. So either you were wiretapping me or you were listening at the door. I wasn't doing either one. I did hear you crying. I did hear you I was throwing up." She said, "I told you I didn't throw up. I told you I was sick and I had a cold." And that's what happened. That's what happened. This thing, Next thing you know, they got the organ back and forth, back and forth. And she was saying, yeah, don't none of y'all in the group believe me. Don't none of y'all in the group like me. And so I don't know why, I don't know why. And then so she said, y'all keep on talking about what I do. But like I said, Mary said, look, you don't want mercy and confession. You don't want to come from me because you don't want to smoke. She said, like I said, I do take pictures of certain things. And Lisa said, we all take pictures of stuff. I said, but she said, I've never took a picture of the group. I've never recorded the group. I've never done that. And so she kept on trying to wiggle her way out, wiggle out of the way out of it. And then Heather said, well, all you could do, Boogie, is for us to trust you is not to do it again. You got to prove this. You got not to do it again. And Boogie said, okay. And then and then, uh, and then she said, "Well, yeah, y'all didn't take her from me for when Angie." And Angie said, "What did I do to you, Brittany? I ain't hardly did nothing to you, Brittany." And then she said, "Yeah." And Lisa said, "Yeah." The nasty things that you said about me, Angie, and you were against me for Whitney, and both y'all said bad things about you. And then Angie said, we all said bad things about each other and stuff like that. But the reason why I said that about you, because you said that about my husband. And Whitney said, yeah, you talked about my business, Lisa, and that's why I did stuff. But you lied on me talking about some blog, talking about some blogger told you this, some blogger told you that. And she said, yeah. I said, who is the blogger? She said, I'm not gonna reveal my sources. I told you I'm not gonna reveal my sources. And then Mary chimed in and said, that's the same blogger that I talked to and found out. He told me that he didn't tell Whitney none of that stuff. I don't know where Whitney got that from and stuff like that. She said, I'm not going to tell you where I got that from. And then Whitney chimed in again. And then Angie said, didn't I tell you not to chime in? Whitney, you need to be quiet. They kept on arguing and the show went off. That was episode 14. I'm going to do 15 right now. Let me pause this video and get a drink of water. Okay, I'm back. It started off with them doing that green screen, and all the ladies were doing that green screen and flashback, and Heather was doing the voiceover about how everything was supposed to go for this season. And then the producers and production actors said, Heather, what do you think about what happened this season? She said the season was pretty good. We had our ups and downs, and some people came together, the men, for instance, and some people still need to work on stuff. And he said, he said, do you think there's any hope for this group? She said, I'm hoping, I'm hoping there's a lot of hope for the group. That's what I'm hoping for. And that was the first part of 16. That was the first part of 16. And then they showed them, they showed we showed the ladies talking and having lunch. And so they went back to the same thing as far as them talking about what happened last night. They started off from that after the green screen. And then so Angie said to Lisa, she said, Lisa, why you put me in that conversation last night between you and Whitney? That was between you and Whitney. She said, like I said, both of y'all have said some nasty things about me and about my family. And Angie said, well, at the time, I was mad at you when I said those things, but I also apologized to you. She said, you never apologized to me. You never apologized to me for what you did to me either, Lisa. And Lisa said, well, I don't think I did that. You said, yes, you did. You were one. She said, I can tell you I was not the one that put the rumor out about your husband, this, that, and that. You can ask Mary if you want to. Mary to say, no, I didn't get that story from Lisa. It was already going around. It was already going around the blog. Mary knows she lied for Lisa and stuff. Lisa is a little sneaky something. And so, and so after that, and so after that, she said, yeah. And then Heather chimed in and said, well, like I said yesterday, we all had did things to Brittany and stuff like that. And I think we should apologize to Brittany, and I apologize to Brittany for myself. Brittany, I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I said some mean things to you, that's all right. And Brittany said, well, that's nice, that's fine. And then Brittany said, Mary, you also said some awful things about me, some bad things about me. Mary said, girl, shut up. And she said, well, you did say some nasty stuff. She said, then you be taking pictures. You said, didn't I tell you I take pictures, but I don't take pictures of the group. I never take no pictures of the girls individually or in the group. She said, and she said like a professional girl, you better leave me alone. If you don't want the business, something you said, smoke or whatever, and stuff like that. I think I kind of went a little ahead before, but anyway, just in case I didn't say it, I'll say it here. And so they kept on going back and forth, and so Lisa said, Whitney, you never did answer my question. You never did give me the evidence, give me the receipts, and whatever that blog saying. She said, just like I told you, I'm not gonna reveal my source. I'm not gonna reveal my sources. And then Mary chimed in. She said, I keep telling you, Lisa, that that's the same person I talked to, and they said they didn't tell it. They didn't tell it. And then Heather said, well, who did you actually talk to? Whitney, we want to know who you really talked to. So I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. He said, William, you gonna have to tell us who you talked to. Was it that same blogger that Mary talked to? She said no. And then eventually she said, well, who was it? She said, Reality Van Teese. And then it said, Reality Van Teese, Monica was the one that you got the information from about Lisa said about your business. She said, yeah. Said, how did you know? She said, I reached out to her, I contacted her. And she said, why did you contact her? From all the stuff she did us last year. She said, I just want to know. I just want to know. And she said that Lisa was the one did. And then Heather said, you know, you can't believe nothing. Reality Van Teese said she done but a lie. She never and I was saying, y'all been talking about reality advantages from episode one of this season all the way to the end. Y'all need to just go on and y'all need to just go on and save face and go ahead on to add this girl back next year because y'all been talking about her for the whole season in one episode or another. So y'all just need to go ahead on and face the music, Heather and Lisa and all the rest of them because Mary had no problem with Monica coming on back on the show. So y'all need to go ahead and do it. Anyway, after that, she said, well, come on. We got our event to go to. Which girls want to go, which girls want to go what was it, swimming? I don't know, it was some activity they was doing. And so they were saying, yeah, okay, we're gonna go, to this place. Oh no, it was horseback riding and swimming, and they said, and I think it was Heather and Angie and Whitney. I think they went swimming, and Mary, what's called horseback riding. And Mary said she had been horseback riding before, and she said if you don't be careful, the horse will stumble over you and you will. And Mary was going the wrong way. The assistant had to help her. And then Lisa talking about she had a good ride with her horse, and the horse was kind of jumping and jerking Broadway, and they had to help Broadway. So when they got through with that, Lisa said, well, right before that, they was all waiting for the other girls to come back from swimming, and they was kind of like on the beach part, and Mary said, I'm through with Angie. You see what Angie did? Angie ran to Brittany's defense and talked to me, and she know Brittany don't like me, Brittany don't like me. Lisa would say, well, maybe she went to check on the girl or something like that. You know, and she was saying, yeah. And Mary said, I agree with Mary. Brittany be faking and shaking with those fake tears and cries and think she can record us, and we just gonna be okay with it. So they all went back to the thing. And so she said, well, let's get ready for dinner. She said, I want to have a good dinner, a drama filled dinner. So jump to the dinner part. And then there was all at the table, and Angie said, Mary, you want some of my food? Mary said that she silent. Said, Mary, you want some of my food? She repeated. I said, Mary, you're silent. You're not talking. That's concerning me. Something going on. And then Mary got through that food, but she said, Angie, I'm not like talking to you. She said, what's up? What's going on? She said, you hurt my feelings. How did I get feelings? She said, you know Brittany don't like me, and you ran out there after Brittany. She said, well, I didn't know. She said, but I didn't know that was going to affect you. I didn't know it was going to be. She said, yeah, because you know Brittany don't like me. If you're going to be Brittany's friend, but then you said you're supposed to be my friend. She said, well, that hurt me. You said that God told you that me and you could be friends, and I believe that, Mary. And Angie started crying, and then my Angie started crying, Mary started crying. They kind of hugged up and stuff, and then they kind of wiped their eyes. And Heather said, "Well, with all this stuff going on in the group, I hope as a group we can kind of mend our fences, have our little arguments, mend our fences, and keep on moving and moving on. I hope that's for the girl, both for this group." And that goes on. And then Lisa chimed in and said, okay, well, let's all have a salute to Puerto Vallarta. They had a thing to Puerto Vallarta and the show went off. And that was 15 and 16. The reunion will be on next video. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. I am out.